This is the Bush Whisperer coming at you from the beautiful Penguin Sanctuary, southern tip of Africa. Boulders Beach, Boulders Sanctuary, Cape Town. Come to talk to you today about letting things flow through you. This was inspired by a question on my channel. Somebody asked me, is it possible for one to be able to be in a situation in life that's not particularly positive and have it not affect you? And that's really what this video is about. It's about the effects, how our surroundings, circumstances, and the people in our spheres affect us. Sometimes we cannot choose our families, and we might be in a situation where we can't just leave those people behind for obvious reasons. It could be a situation like you could be with a child. The mother of the child might have changed. She might have become a little bit disharmonic, unbalanced. She might be addicted to drugs. She might have various different problems. And you might not be able to just let her go, because it could be a situation where she's unable to look after herself and she needs someone to look after her. And you could be making a decision to protect your child by protecting his mother. For if something bad happened to his mother, it would affect your child. Could be a mother, could be a brother. Could be the same situation with any loved one, that one feels one doesn't want bad things to happen to them. And out of care, one would do what one feels is right. One would even subject oneself to harassment and abuse at times. And so we need to learn to draw distinctions. We need to learn to put down barriers and lines when they need it. Though sometimes one cannot just walk away. So what do we do when the world, circumstances, or people are creating disharmony? How do we relate to this? How do you deal with the fact if you have to walk through a busy road on your way to work and there's a lot of noise and clutter and car engines and people rushing around? How do you stop that from affecting you? How do you stop that from producing the disharmony of the outside on the inside? That's what this video is about. The shaman allows the inner to flow like a spring, and that this inner flows like a spring through the soul, through the body, through the mind and all aspects, with thoughts and emotions, flowing as a river that knows no bounds, allowing the energy to become a conduit through which the consciousness field can renew and refresh itself in a state of harmony and balance. In the same way, we can become attuned to what's happening in our surroundings. We can focus on the truth of what it is. Be aware and be conscious is the first step. Observe things. Don't allow denial or self-deception or delusion to get in the way. Real sublimation is important. Observing one's emotions. Being able to get a good bead on what it is that's happening. Being able to have a close connection with the reality that one is experiencing. Keep one's eyes focused and fixed on the inner reality, while being mindful of the outer reality and just exactly what it is that is happening, how it's affecting you. The key is to understand the way in which you're being affected by this reality. The key is also to be consciously aware of the reality within the reality, and to observe through the eyes of compassion why people are the way they are, why the world is the way it is, why circumstances are knocking at the door in the way that they are. Being able to absorb all of this in the information field can give one a sense of equanimity. Respect is the key, to respect the self, to respect those in one's presence, to behave with as much respect and decency as one can muster towards all beings, all life, is a fundamental key. I recently did a video about respect. If you like this video, smash the like button. Share it out there to beat the algorithm so that other people can see it too. YouTube's been holding me back. They don't want too many people to see this content because, well, it's not sellable. It's not something that they can sell products to, and I've turned off advertising and they don't like that. because I'm not here to sell things. Realize that to allow things to flow through you, you've got to become empty, in a sense. Emptiness of the mind, emptiness of purpose with regards to the situations. Do not have a desire. That's the key. That's the fundamental one. The moment we start creating a circumstance of desire within ourselves for a particular outcome, for a particular situation, we lock ourselves into an expectation. And the expectation starts to become all-consuming on the emotional plane and can force us to become jaded, can force us to want more than what we deserve from any particular person or any particular situation. So in this way, it's fundamental to be able to keep track of your own inner equilibrium, maintain that balance, maintain that harmony, and allow it to move through you. Respect is the key. Understanding that life is a temporary journey, that everything that you can experience is just the fantasy of being, and that the fantasy of being is the matrix of this great dream. I did a video about the matrix, about understanding the way in which we are structured, understanding the way in which we are finding the nature of this dream moving through our consciousness, and defining it as reality, the reality that we hold and live in through the process of the mind and the emotional body in the brain. Understand as well that to allow things to flow through you, you've got to be as water. There was a sage by the name of Bruce Lee that became an actor that said something that as a child always stuck with me. He said, "Be as water, flow like water." And he spoke of the art of fighting without fighting. Martial arts was a big part of my childhood, big part of me developing. And so I was very moved. Josh, you're in my way. Please move ahead and don't talk to me right now. I'm making a video. Sorry, my little boy is standing in front of me. I'm scared I'm going to fall over him. He keeps stopping and I'm going to like trip over him. The art of fighting without fighting is essentially about being able to be moving in a situation and producing the relevancy of harmony in terms of action, and compensating in an empty way to what is happening around you, so that you do not get stuck in the desire of will for what you wish to do, what you wish to gain as an outcome. Just flow like water. And when you flow like water, the universe will flow like water through you. That is a big part of allowing the circumstances of life and the energy and the consciousness field of the people to flow through us without changing us. For all things want to change us. All things want to pull us through the magnetic field of being into a new state of harmony, into a new point of reference, with a new perspective and a new emotional construct built around the experience. Though it's possible to maintain your integrity, and that's the key to it. Integrity becomes the basis through which we are able to maintain this flow like water. And integrity comes from listening to your own heart, tuning into the deeper aspects of yourself, being really, really honest with yourself, allowing your truth to shine from within. This involves also speaking your truth. When you speak your truth to a person that is speaking to you in an untruthful way, you create a series of currents and energetic flows that protect you and nurture you, producing the state of harmony that it is that you require in order to allow life to flow through you. I just had to take action with my son because he was being naughty, trying to prank tourists and strangers on the way here. Children. So I have to allow this to flow through me and not affect me and not change my state of mind. So I speak to him with honesty, integrity and truth, explaining to him that this behavior is unacceptable and I'm prepared to take action. And now I have to take action. And that way I'm flowing like water. Hello.
Thank you so much for the beach.
Pleasure. God bless you. Just people thanking me for the beach. I let them know about. There's a secret beach here that I tell people about. It's our beach. Water's Edge Beach. You can't find it and see it on a map. There's a secret gate that you've got to follow, and people don't know they can go in there because it looks like it's private. Clever locals, we keep our beach private in a sense. Though, understanding how this flow of life moves, understanding that we need to behave with integrity, and sometimes that integrity involves taking action. And sometimes the action we have to take might not seem fun on the surface, but if we allow ourselves to be doing what is right, not doing what we like, not doing what we feel would be nice to do, not doing what others want, not here to fulfill others' desires. We're not here to fulfill our own desires. We're here to do what is the right thing to do in order to achieve balance and harmony. And if that becomes the guiding principle, then you will find that it becomes more and more easy to allow life to flow through you like a river without upsetting you. I could now be upset at my son because he was a little bit rude to people walking past. He tried to grab the baby's shoe. He thought he was playing a prank because he's been allowed to watch some animation TV and they did some pranks, and now he thinks he's a prankster. So it's fundamentally important for us to be able to take action when we need to take action, to be genuine, though not to become stuck in the action, not to expect the outcomes that we desire, just to do what needs to be done when it needs to be done, and let go of what's being done, let go of what needs to be done, let go of the desires of why you're doing what needs to be done, and just be in the presence of life and allow it to flow through you like that river that comes from within. Share this video, like this video, smash the subscribe button so you don't miss the daily uploads, because they are coming every day, more and more, and there are going to be shorts coming as well. I'm going to start doing some shorts. Realize that this life is short. We don't have much time to do what needs to be done. So it's up to us, and it's fundamentally important for us to keep it real, to keep it true, to keep it sweet, and to be ourselves, to be true, and to be complete. This is the Bush Whisperer coming at you from the beautiful Penguin Sanctuary. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.